there was somebody in that list of testimonials that was thanking us for a 300-point move in Amazon in a relatively short number of days. I forgot what the number of days was. And all that was the square principle indicating that the market was ready to run to its next square. So let me give you a couple of examples that might, again, these are not going to explain the principle, but they are going to help you to understand. Imagine a vast desert with nothing for as far as you can see in any direction. And suddenly you come upon an entire city, actually very similar to Las Vegas. There's really nothing around us. And suddenly you come upon a city. What happened to make that city start right in the middle of nowhere? Well, we could say that there is a kind of magnetic center. And when I say magnetic, I don't mean metal magnetic. I mean, on some other level, there's a magnetic center there that started that city at that point. Or another example would be a country. Would you not agree that a country is kind of a center? It's a magnetic center. And within that country, there are many, many states. Each state is a magnetic center. Inside each of those states, there's a number of counties. Those counties are only there because those are placed at the magnetic center. Everything in life responds to these magnetic centers, even where the local jail is. And there's a whole bunch of different individual cells in that jail. That whole jail was put there in the same way that the city was put there. These are magnetic centers that ultimately produce something happening there. And you can go all the way down to the level of an individual family. Isn't a family a magnetic center? Two people got together and they mate and they have children and they pick a home and all these things happen, and that's a center there. That's a magnetic center. So the market also has its own form of magnetic centers that operate at specific periods of time. When those periods are engaged, the market wants to run to the magnetic center. And if that magnetic center is 300 Amazon points away, the market will indeed run to that center. The force required to run that large distance is not only coming from the market down 300 points below, but it's also coming from the magnetic center. So for the market to give a signal that it wants to run 300 points under the square principle means that there is already enough force available for the market to complete such a run. And this is indeed how we forecast really large moves that we forecast for Ameritrade and for others that we forecast for. We do that utilizing this incredible principle.